Here we go. The 5 red lights come on. It's lights out and away we go for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Max Verstappen's got to jump off the line. He's got to try to stay ahead of the Williams, George Russell. People going wide in the background. Look at all the fights happening in the back. That's a Ferrari going down low. Almost going into the grass on the inside. It's Carlos Sainz as they head through the Tamburello chicane. Perez is right behind George Russell in P3. So, as they head into the second chicane of this first lap, it's Verstappen who's still out in front here, ahead of George Russell, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris. It looks like, yes, Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, and Daniel Ricciardo's in the points. What a start for him. And Tsunoda is way down the back. He's about to get overtaken by Lance Stroll. So, Verstappen's still out in front, as I said earlier, and George Russell is in P2, and Perez completes the podium. Yuki Tsunoda spun off in the RB. Yuki Tsunoda spun, and he beached the car. He can't continue. He cannot go. That might be the end of the day for Yuki Tsunoda's RB. And he is out. He has beached it. Alright, here's the replay. Here's what happened with Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, he just got on that apex and got sideways and then tried to correct it, but ended up in the gravel trap as a result. And that, by the looks of it, is the first retirement of the race. Alright, here comes Lewis Hamilton. He's right there behind Lando Norris' McLaren. Here they come, into the next lap. Hamilton, oh, he squeezed right there to the inside. Almost hits the pit lane wall. And Hamilton's gonna have to go the long way around to head into the first chicane. He's gonna have to fight Norris. But he'll have the inside line heading through the next, out of the chicane. Hamilton, he's ahead and through of Lando Norris. Here comes Kevin Magnussen. He's right up there behind Joe Guan Yu in the kick Sauber. Magnussen's gonna go. Oh, he's just barely on the fringes of the grass. He's gonna go. He's ahead of Joe Guan Yu and is up and into P17, and he locks up. And Logan Sargent can get interested here, and he is. And Logan Sargent gets ahead in the process. And he's up and into P18. Magnussen's down the last of the running cars. So he's done a good job, Ricciardo, staying in the points. And he's still ahead of Lance Stroll, who still has yet to close up on him. Ricciardo's going to have DRS, the only DRS zone on the track. Piastri's right there. He's going to see him coming. Ricciardo going on the fringes of the grass. He's going to have the inside line here, Ricciardo. And Daniel Ricciardo's through and up and into P9. Oh, Leclerc. There was some smoke out of the back of Leclerc. Charles Leclerc has had a problem. Alright, Leclerc. Oh, there's a whole cloud of smoke there. Charles Leclerc putting on a smoke show, literally. And Leclerc is out of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix to mark the third retirement of this race. Alright, Max Verstappen's into the pit lane now. Verstappen's in to fit the hards to go to the end. Here we go. Perez is going to be inherited the lead. Here goes Max. Where's he going to come out? You see Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. He's also in the pits. Verstappen's going to come out in P3, no, P4. He's ahead of Hamilton. Well, no, Piastri's ahead of Hamilton. Oh, it's going to be a fight here. Look at this. Verstappen out of the pits. Oh, he almost has contact with George Russell. Russell's now going to have his inside line. Verstappen might have just beaten Russell. He did, but only just ahead of George Russell. Alright, here we go. Into the final chicane of the lap. Verstappen's really pressuring Norris. These two in real life had a fight for the win. Verstappen came out on top there. Can he come out on top here? Is he going to get the top spot? Here he goes. Around the outside of Lando Norris. Now he's going to have the inside. He's going to have to go the long way around now. Norris is going to have the inside line. Almost going to shut out Verstappen. Verstappen's going to still have the outside line, but now he's going to have DRS. Who's going to get the DRS? I think it's going to be Verstappen. It will be Max Verstappen. As they come across the line now. Onto the next lap. Verstappen. Verstappen, is he going to have the line? Here they come into the first chicane. Verstappen's got the move done and is up and into the lead. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton. He's right up there behind Carlos Sainz's red Ferrari. So here we go. Hamilton's going to have the DRS, but Norris is going to have DRS on him. Hamilton He's gonna have the slipstream. He's got the toe. He's gonna go to the inside, you know, of Carlos Sainz. As they head into the first chicane, Hamilton's got the move done. Sainz is gonna try and get him back, but it won't work. Hamilton is up and into P5. So now we're watching Daniel Ricciardo trying to defend from Pierre Gasly in the Alpine. Here we go. Gasly's gonna have DRS on Daniel Ricciardo. This is for the battle for the points too. Oh, Gasly almost hit the pit wall. He's gonna now have to go the long way round of Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo's gonna have to defend at the end of the first chicane now. Ricciardo, can he do it? He's gonna try and stay ahead of Gasly. He can. All right, wonderful defending from Daniel Ricciardo, which almost led to a crash. All right, here we go. Round 2, Daniel Ricciardo versus Pierre Gasly. So they're about to head on to lap 46 now. Ricciardo, this is the battle for the points. Gasly's closing in rapidly to try and get some points for LP. He's gonna go around the outside of Danny Rick. Ricciardo's gonna have to defend. Is he gonna try and do the same thing that he did last time round? Except Gasly's edging in front now. Is ahead of the chicane. Pierre Gasly makes the pass and is up and into the points. Ricciardo's down to P11 and Gasly's up and into the points positions in P10. Here we go, round 3. This time Albon's in the fight now. Albon's gonna go. He's right behind Daniel Ricciardo. He's gonna have DRS, Albon, and so does Ricciardo. He's gonna have DRS. He's gonna DRS up on Gasly. Here he goes. Ricciardo gonna go around the outside. Albon's not gonna have anything to do with this. He's just gonna stay back there. Ricciardo's gonna go around the outside of Pierre Gasly. Gonna try and get the move done here. By the looks of it, he's gonna go to the inside. He's gonna go to the inside. To the outside, and Daniel Ricciardo's back up and into the points positions. Here we go. Max Verstappen's coming through the final few corners now to complete what is yet another victory this season. His 5th win in a row. Verstappen comes to the line and wins the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And he knows the joy of winning, all right, but he's not new to it. Sergio Perez is going to come home in P2 behind Verstappen. And Piastri's going to finish out the podium lineup in P3. Verstappen wins again. And Sergio Perez comes home to make it the first Red Bull 1-2 this season. As we look at the standings now. Verstappen destroying Lando Norris in the championship with 63-point difference. So that's the driver standings, and now we're gonna see who's at the bottom of the list. Daniel Ricciardo finally got a point this season. He finished in P10. Now the constructors. Red Bull have finally made it to the 216, into the 200s. But Verstappen wins yet again, and ahead of Sergio Perez, and Piastri completes the podium celebrations.